I had moved to a new place, and before I moved in, I decided to clean it up. I grabbed a bunch of cleaning supplies and rags and went to clean up my temporary shelter. But as soon as I stepped through the door, strange and even frightening things began to happen. While I was unpacking my bags and taking off my jacket, the door of the old closet opened slowly, with a distinctive creak. I eyed it suspiciously, but after a couple minutes, writing it off as crooked shelves and warped hinges. I went into the kitchen and started cleaning. After a few hours I was finally distracted and was singing songs and listening to music loudly while scrubbing the tiles in the bathroom. Finally, I straightened up to my full height, looking at the results of my labors with satisfaction. When my gaze slid to the door, it opened suddenly and sharply. I was in a state bordering on panic. I ran out of the bathroom, then back to the doorway, trying to find the slightest hint of a draft. All in vain. I frantically dressed and ran outside. Already there, having come to my senses a little, I called my friend, confusedly explained the situation and asked him to come over. I didn't dare to spend the night in the apartment. Having hastily finished cleaning, nothing strange was happening in the presence of my friend. We took our time wandering towards my house, discussing what had happened this afternoon. In the end, we agreed that it was the housekeeper's way of showing himself. I didn't want to believe in something more horrible and creepy. However, I decided to talk to the landlady and ask her more about the past tenants. I called her the next day. The landlady didn't tell me anything blood-chilling. No one had died in the apartment, and for the past few months it had been empty. The next time I was in the apartment, the first thing I did was to pour milk for the housekeeper and put some cookies next to him. I even talked to him, explained that I was not going to do anything bad and asked him not to scare me. And you know, the apartment became quiet. The houseboy does not bother me, but he likes to play with my 2 dogs, which I brought a couple of days later. More than once I noticed that the dogs suddenly out of the blue start to chase someone, or a ball lying peacefully suddenly rolls into their paws. For a few months of solitude, the houseboy, apparently, bored, and I want to believe it was happy when I moved into the apartment and began to put things in order. For 2 months I have already gotten used to various strange little things happening in the house, and even feel somehow calmer, knowing that there is someone around.